Yo, what's up people? It's vdoestech, and this is my Note 20 Ultra setup. Let's go. Alright, so let's start with the back of the phone. As you can see, I'm rocking the Mystic White, 128 gigabytes. I usually go with the black or a dark color, but I decided to swap it up, and right now I have no regrets. Because I don't wear a case, because I'm gangster like that. I don't need to wear a case. I don't drop my phone. So that's one thing I don't have to worry about. Until I go outside. And then that's when I go for a case. And right now, my two favorite cases are these from Nilkin. These cases are so dope. If you want to know about these, I have a video. Go ahead and check them out. But they got the ring on the back, the camera cover to protect the camera. Yo, these are dope. Alright, set those to the side. Now, the device itself. Now, I don't use the always on display. Not the biggest fan of it. I know everybody uses it, but I don't. It is what it is. So double tap, you go. Oh, that was a face unlock. Even behind the camera, you saw how fast that was. But I have the fingerprint. Boom, right there. So I do have, at the top of the phone, I do have device care. So I like being able to know what's going on with my phone, optimize it whenever I want to. So you can see it's taking care of everything. Now it's at 100%. Hit done. Battery, I'm getting pretty good battery life. Today, I'm at 4 hours and 54 minutes screen on time right now. So not too bad. That's a mix of both 5G and Wi-Fi. Storage, I'm down to 65 gigs available on the device itself, but if you look down here, I have a 256 gig SD card in here, so not too worried about storage. Memory, we know that. I guess if you come down here, you'll see I have two widgets. Those widgets are for the Buds Live. So if you pop open the Buds Live case, you get your usual notification that comes up on the phone whenever it connects. So when it connects, you can see you have 100% on your buds and 71% on the case. If you take out your buds, close the case, set that to the side, you can see this widget here shows 100% on the buds. And then if over here, you have two more. It has active noise cancellation and block touches. So if your earbuds fall out of your ear a lot or you need to readjust, you can just hit block touches. That way you can adjust them in your ears. You don't have to worry about pausing the song or skipping it or anything happening. You just hit block touches, adjust in your ears, and keep it moving. There's your active noise. You can turn that on and off. Hit that. And then when you're done with it, open up the case, throw your buds back inside, and you can see this disabled the widgets that quick. So I like using these widgets on my home screen. That way I can keep track of everything and adjust my earbuds whenever I need them to. Now for my wallpaper, you can see got that badass looking Batman wallpaper on the background. I'm sort of going with the black and white theme for now. This is just what it is for now. I switch it up a lot, so who knows. I am using Nova Launcher. So this is my dock down here. I have the Google dock down here. This is like my contacts app. So got phone, messages, Hangouts, Gmail, Chrome, and Internet. Nothing special about those. Down here, this is like my entertainment / YouTube folder. So I have YouTube, Crunchyroll, DC, Comixology. Comixology is good for if you keep up with comics. That's a really good app. You got Disney Plus, my JBL headphone app. So I use this for these headphones here, the JBL Live 300 TWSs, I believe. You have Audible. I have an Oculus apps in here. I do have a VR Go, I believe. And so that's good for making changes and adjustments and downloading apps in the VR. Got YouTube Music, YouTube Studio, Power Director, and KineMaster, however you say it. Here, this is sort of like how I control my house and my phone. So got Google Home. with all my smart devices linked, I have Family Link. Family Link is really good for if you have kids. You can block certain apps, you can block websites, you can control how long they're in a game or how long they can be on their screen. So that's a really good one for if you have a child with a phone nowadays. You have a Linksys that controls my router. Magic Home is a smart app for my lights. Here is Lawn Chair. Now I said I was running Nova Launcher. I swap back and forth a lot between Nova Launcher and Lawn Chair. So just because I'm running Nova Launcher right now doesn't mean I'll be running it tomorrow, but they're pretty close. But I like Nova Launcher just a little more. I have Bixby routines. I am running 2 routines in here. Maybe I'll get to those later. I have Good Lock that I forget about like a lot. So I need to play around with that one a lot more. I really should. Magic Strips is another one that control lights around the house. Over here is just camera, gallery, Google Lens. I use Google Lens a lot. That is useful. I have my files to know what's on my phone. Google Sheets. Google Sheets is really useful. I use that for work and home use. Over here is like finances and ways to spend my finances. So you got bank apps, Robinhood, PayPal, Amazon, eBay, Play Store. OfferUp is like Craigslist or another way to sell stuff on. You have Wish, Target, and Best Buy. I have these as direct links because, you know, it's video game season right now. So I already have the Xbox on lock. That will be coming as soon as it gets released, hopefully. But I'm still looking for that PS5, so I'm checking this like every hour or so, or whenever I remember. So yeah, that's the Target. I guess while I'm here, let's go ahead and check out Best Buy. How dope would it be to get a PS5 live while recording the video? These sold out so fast, really didn't get a chance to check one out. Yeah, still coming soon, so it is what it is. We'll get one eventually. I already got the Xbox on lock, so like I said, here, my side tabs. Now, I am a really forgetful person, so this is just one of my note-keeping apps I use. But yeah, these are like video ideas I'll be using pretty soon. Here I have Samsung Pay, Galaxy Wearable, Keep Notes, another note one, To-Do List. I have Roku. Roku is really good for if you have a TCL TV or a Roku device. You can go control your devices from here. And I like the remote on here because it also has a keyboard, so that's really useful. Family Link again, blah blah blah. We got Drastic. Drastic is a video game emulator. Samsung Members is good for if you have a question that you can't figure out on the web or just have a general question about one of your devices. If you hit the community tab, you can see that there'll be a list of people basically asking questions about their devices. So if you have a Samsung device, jump on the community and see what you can find. But I think that may be it. So you got some quick tools over here, more quick tools that I use, calculator, and back to note apps. So that's pretty much it. What else did I want to talk about? I am using dark mode. I do have a VPN on my phone. For my quick tools here, you can see these are the ones I decided to go with. This is a YouTube counter, so whenever you hit that and refresh it, you can see how many subscribers I have on my channel. Thanks for everyone who has subscribed. I use Samsung DeX a lot. Samsung DeX is MVP. I think a lot of people don't use it and they really should. It's really useful. Yeah, that's about it for my phone. I only use one home screen. I don't like to have a lot of pages on my device, so I only keep it at one. And as you can see, I keep simple icons at the bottom of my screen, and whatever I don't have, I have over here. Over here on my dock, I do have like a hidden area over here this is like my distraction area. So these are the games I'm currently playing. Marvel Contest of Champions, Zombie Shooter, Spades, Drastic Emulator, and Pokemon is on here, but I haven't opened that up since like 4 or 5 months. But I randomly jump in there to see changes and updates. But that's pretty much how I use my device. One thing I did want to talk about, so I did say I would talk about Bixby routines. So I know it's gonna be blasphemy when I say it, but I don't always use 120 refresh rate. If you come check it out on settings, display, over here, you see I keep my screen resolution at max. I don't always need, but I do enjoy the motion smoothness. So that is where Bixby routines come in at. I have a routine over here called Refresh 120. I have 11 apps set up in here. So whenever I open one of these 11 apps, like I got Amazon Shopping for the smooth scrolling, a game contest, Chrome, Comixology for the scrolling of the comic pages, DC. So basically, if it's like a game, a scrolling site for my comics, or anything that has a lot of scrolling, I keep it on there. I'm constantly adding it in and out and adjusting it to what I think I feel a difference in. And so yeah, these are the apps I use it in. And so let's just go ahead and check this out. So like I said, if I go into Google Chrome right now, if I go to Chrome, there's an app right here called UFO Test UFO. So if you look, you'll see it's scrolling on the page and it's 120 refresh right now. This is in the Chrome app. Then you can verify it by Bixby routines. You can see motion smoothness 120. Now if I get out of this, it'll take 3 seconds to refresh. 2, 1, refresh. So you can see it refreshed. Now if I go into internet, go to that same Test UFO page, you will see it's refreshing at 60 frames per second because I don't have it set up for this app. And so that's just the way you can check. And if you pull down here, you can see the Bixby routine. It's not being used right now. Once again, go to Chrome, give it time to refresh. It refreshed. 3, 2, 1. It refreshed. Now you can see it's using 120. Now this isn't for everybody, because as you can see, when I get out of this, go home, it takes 3 seconds to refresh. Boom, it's refreshed. So that could irritate some people. It doesn't irritate me. And just as another example, another app I use it in, like I said, don't have it on every app, but so let's go to DC Universe. So it'll take the 3 seconds to reload. You'll see now if I open it up, you see it's running the refresh 120. Close it, go back to your home page, it'll refresh, and then you're out of the 120. So I really like that because it's not killing my battery all the time. I can use it whenever I want to. And I just think it's dope to be able to use that Bixby routine for that feature. And so yeah, that's pretty much how I use my device. Not a whole lot of games. I try to stay away from here, but I get distracted more than I would like to admit. But yeah, that's pretty much how I use my device. Let me know in the comments how you use your device. It's vdoestech. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.